Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video we are going to look at how a humidity sensor, the HIH 4030, works and how it is used. This sensor is manufactured by Honeywell. It is processed and manufactured by SparkFun. So let's see the function of this component, which is to measure the relative humidity of the air and provide an analog value as an output in voltage proportional to the measured value. The analog value thus obtained can then be sent to an ADC, of a microcontroller, and with appropriate conversions we can derive the relative humidity value. So, let's see before we begin, some technical specifications. Then the voltage output of this component is almost linear with respect to the measured relative humidity, plus it has a low power consumption and a very fast response time, and the component's performance is also stable, and very low drift. The component's power supply, which we can use, must be between 4 and 5.8 volts DC, while the current draw is between 200 and 500 microA, which is very low indeed. The potential applications for this component are diverse, and first and foremost HVAC, which would be heating, ventilation and air conditioning. Here we have the use in medical equipment and a use in equipment where the drying process had to be controlled. Then there is metrology and then OEM assemblies. So let's look now at the material needed and the connection diagram. So we need an Arduino UNO, a 16 by 2 character display, a 220 ohm resistor, a 100 k ohm resistor, a 10 k ohm trimmer and the HIH 4030 humidity sensor. As for the connections and the connections between the display and the Arduino, they are the same as in the previous video. The only variation concerns the sensor connections, so I'll go and see and describe just this part. So there are three connections: the ground and the reading of the sensor output signal, which is done with an analog input, A0, and the power supply is 5 volts, which is taken from the Arduino board. Then there is this resistor here, which is a pull-down resistor, which serves to keep the level low, on the input of the Arduino board, in the absence of a reading or in any case in the absence of a signal. Let's see now a more simplified diagram of all the electrical connections and all the components used. We have here humidity sensor with the power supply taken from the Arduino UNO board, the output of the sensor that goes the input to 0 and the ground. Then on the other side of the Arduino UNO, we have all the connections that go to the display, and here the connections for the backlight, the contrast control and the power supply. Finally down here, the technical specifications and potential applications. So let's go straight to the sketch, in order to read the relative humidity with the HIH 4030 sensor. First of all, let's create a new file. Then menu, File, New, then we need to include the liquid crystal.h library. So from sketch, include library and select liquid crystal. This is the only library we will use. Next we go on to define the pins for the LCD 16 by 2, then and define the correspondence between function and digital pin number. so RS corresponds with 2, enable with digital pin 3, DB4 with 4, DB5 with 5 and so on, DB7 with 7. We also define the rate of communication via serial monitor, which is 9600, and we also define the correspondence of the pin used by HIH 4030. For analog communication, which is ours in A0, analog. Now we define the correspondences through the liquid crystal LCD, where we indicate the pins we have defined, with the labels visible from RS to DB7, with the pins indicated from 2 to 7. Let's go now to the setup. As first thing, we initialize the serial, with serial begin, with a rate that is 9600, declared here. We also initialize the LCD with LCD begin, indicating the type of display, which is a 16 by 2 characters. At this point and setup is complete, we go to the part of the loop. Then to correctly calculate the relative humidity, we need the temperature. In this case here we indicate it manually. A subsequent implementation of this sketch could be to also add a temperature sensor in the diagram and go to this variable, the actual temperature value, read in real time. Here we define it as a value and as a constant, and we indicate 25 degrees, or in any case the temperature that we have at the time we go to measure the relative humidity. We also define relative humidity is the value is a float that is given by getHumidity with temperature as a parameter. This one indicated here. Now we're going to print on the serial monitor the relative humidity value and then print the same value on the LCD display. So as step number 1, we clean the display, place the cursor at position 00. The first character of the first line, print the string LCD print RH%, the relative humidity percentage, and leave a space. Then place the cursor at position 6, which is the 7th character, because we start counting from character 0 to character 15, and then print the relative humidity value with 2 decimal places. Then with a delay of 1 second we start the loop again. At this point however we don't have the value. In any case we haven't defined the getHumidity function anywhere, and so it is defined outside the loop, a bit like an internal library. So from table 1, which we have on the components datasheet of the sensor, we have this equation, which is the equation of a straight line that approximates to us the trend of V out, given by the sensor as a function of the supply voltage, and which has as a variable the value of relative humidity. From this we have to go and derive the value of sensor HIH. Which is the value read by the sensor, which gives as a result this equation here, which the inverse formula. So at this point the value of sensor HIH, which takes into account the supply voltage, is inserted into the TrueRH formula, where in addition to the supply voltage, a correction factor is added, which is a function of the temperature. So in this case the temperature affects the reading of the relative humidity value. At this point we return to the sketch where we have derived is stored in the variable sensor HIH. The value we have just seen in the formula, the value sensor HIH, is then inserted in the second formula, where the temperature is taken into account and then stored in the value TrueRH, and at this point the value calculated is the real relative humidity value and is returned as an output to the getHumidity function. Which obtained in this line of code, is motorized into relative humidity. So we have seen here, how this function defined outside the loop, is called every time a loop is executed, and with a delay of 1 second is repeated afterwards and starts the loop cycle again. Well, now that we've finished describing the sketch, we can go and save it. Then from Tools, check which board we're connected to and that it corresponds to the one we're using, and which COM the Arduino UNO board is connected to. Then we can go and check the code and check that there are no errors and then upload it. Let's go and check the contrast, which should be set at minimum in this case. So it's correct. Instead at maximum you would also see the dot matrix. Let's go and adjust it optimally, and let's check now in a somewhat proximate way that the humidity varies by bringing the finger closer. You could try other solutions, but already by bringing the finger closer, we see that the surface humidity of our skin, it's enough to make the relative humidity reading go up. Blowing on it would increase it even more. It would be nice to go and check this reading with a commercial relative humidity meter to compare it. Well, this point I'd say we're done, and if you liked the video remember to leave me a like and subscribe to my channel. But if you want to receive automatic alerts every time I upload a video, also click on the little bell. I'll say goodbye now and see you next time. Bye and have fun.